Hello guys, and welcome to Didactic Information Hut. Today we are going to look at how you can get or buy a copy of the recently launched book by former Nigerians head of state Ibrahim Babangida. We're also going to highlight where you can get the books from and how much does the book cost. Now, first, to lay a background, yesterday, Thursday, there were dignitaries from far and near, top personalities in Nigeria and some foreign invitees graced the occasion for the launch of the much anticipated autobiography titled A Journey in Service. The event, of course, was the talk of the town from yesterday and is still attracting reactions up to now. The book A Journey in Service is more than just a memo. It's a historical document in which the former head of state Babangida shares his exclusive and of course his first-hand account of key events which included the annulment of the 1993 presidential election, the economic reforms that happened under his government, and if you're a student of history, you should be familiar with the SAP, the SAP, the Structural Adjustment Program that characterized the Babangida era. And of course, it also looked at Nigeria's role in regional conflicts during the Babangida's era. So the book also provides an opportunity for readers to learn about the man behind the uniform, who is Ibrahim Babangida, his upbringing, the values he has, and the challenges he has faced as a leader. In this book, you will also find out the lessons in leadership that Babangida has learned, and of course this will be helpful to history buffs, students of politics, and of course aspiring leaders. The book of course also offers timeless lessons on governance, decision making, and resilience. So how much is a copy of A Journey in Service? Now there are two formats in which the copy of the book comes. The first is the paperback and the second is the hardback. So for the paperback, you can get it for 40,000 naira, and for the hardback, it's going for 50,000 naira. So how can one get a copy of this book, A Journey in Service? You can get a copy from online and probably offline sources as well. But let me quickly add that as at now, the book is not on major book stores online. For instance, you can't find it on Amazon as at the time I am making this video, but I'm sure with time the team will of course make it available on Amazon and then other channels, which will make it much easier for Nigerians to buy. But as at the time of making this video, there are only two places where one can get this video, and that's what I'm going to share now. I will talk about this and also demonstrate the process where one can get this book online. So the first place you can get this book is from Sunshine Bookseller. So this is a book vendor that it's very known in Nigeria. So they provide fast delivery for books that you order. They can deliver to your doorsteps and do it securely. They have competitive prices, and their process of ordering it's friendly, as you can do this through their website, and of course you can track your purchase and track your order, and then they will deliver for you. So Sunshine sellers also have physical office in Ibadan in Oyo State. and of course we'll be sharing their contact phone numbers and emails in the comment section. So the second place you can get this book from is from Roving Heights Bookstore. So I'm also going to explain and show you practical processes where you can get the book from Roving Heights Bookstore. So Roving Heights Bookstore has locations, physical locations or offices in Lagos. They are on Lagos mainland, Lagos Island. They also have their store in Abuja, and I'm going to drop those specific locations in the comment section so that you can possibly call them, find out from them, and confirm this the content we are making in this video. So we'll go straight into the practical session of how you can buy this book and of course have a first-hand knowledge of what the author has written. Thank you. So if you want to order the book or get a copy of the book, the first thing you need to do based on the two options we are using is you need to visit the website of Sunshine Books or Bookstore by typing www.sunshinebookseller.com. So if you do this on your browser, any browser you're using at all, you should be able to get this done. So you do this and the website opens. So once the website has opened, the next thing you do is you search for the title of the book. You search for the title of the book. So you can see we have, let me remove this, which is an advert placement. So the first thing you do is you search. So you search for the title of the book. So I'm going to click on this search. So I'm clicking search, and when I click on search, you're seeing search products. So I'm going to type a journey in service. You can go ahead to add by General Ibrahim Babangida, but even if you don't add all of that, it will still go. So you put you can just click search or enter depending on whether you're using a mobile phone or a laptop or computer. So once you've done that, you can, let me remove this, so you can scroll up there. So these are the search results, and it's showing 5 results. So but of course the one we are looking for is this first one, the first result that shows. So you can see the picture of the book is displayed, and of course the amount for the product for the book, which I have also said earlier on, is also stated. So the amount is 50,000 naira, and you can see it. So what you do here is that you can simply click on add to cart, or you can click on it to show you details about the book if you want to. But if you don't have the time and you want a fast way of doing this, then you can just click add to cart, and of course the book will be added for you. So you can see I clicked on it, and here is showing that is in stock, is showing the name, is telling you this is a soft copy, and of course the amount for it. You can, so you have this -1 plus, so you can increase the quantity you want. If you click on minus, it becomes 0. If you click on plus, it becomes 2. So you can see it that way. So the number you want to buy, you can just use this to play around with this. So assuming you want to buy 1, if you scroll down, you are going to see the details about the book and all that. a brief description about the book. So what you simply do, once you have clicked on it like this, perhaps just to confirm, if not, you can actually just click on this add to cart from the previous screen we saw. So if you click on this add to cart, it's going to load. You see it's rotating, so it will come up like this. It tells you the total amount. Then you can either view your cart, or you can just simply click on checkout. So if you click on checkout, it will load, and it takes you to this page where you can maybe log in. Yes, you can log in if you are a returning customer. Returning customer is that you already have a login details on the website, which of course you can create an account with them. And if you've bought any book from them before and you're returning, then you can use this option. If you have a coupon is like a discount, a code that you have with which if you put it is going to they are going to give you some discount on what you want to buy. So if you do that, then of course if you have that code, you can click on that and the code will apply. So what you are going to do here is you can just go ahead and fill this shipping billing and shipping form with your details. So your first name, you can just put Prince. I'm using this as an instance. Your last name, you can put Emeka, for instance. Your company name, this is optional, so it's not compulsory you put it. If you have a company you want to put the name, fine. If you don't have, you can leave it, it will still go through. Then your country or region, you come here, you can either scroll down and select Nigeria, or you just type and it will show you Nigeria. So you select Nigeria. If you are from a different country, you can actually select your country, but I'm selecting Nigeria now. For instance, you put your house address, which has to do with your house number. So I can say number 40 Ade Jerry Street, and this is in Lagos. The state is of course still Lagos. You select Lagos, and then you put your phone number. So I'm going to use a phone number here. So you put your phone number. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So you put your phone number. So you put your correct phone number, and then you put your email address. So you can put your email address, Prince Emeka, at gmail.com. Okay, so once I'm done with this, I can decide whether I want to be added to their newsletter or not. That means they'll be sending you emails, their promotional emails, but I don't want that, so I'm going to remove that. So I tick that box and it goes off. Now with the details I have imputed, I can actually ask them to also create an account for me, so that next time I can just log into their website and get or buy any book I want to buy. But for now I don't want that, but if you want, you can do that. Then you have additional information here. You can just put any specific details you want them to take note of here. Either they should supply a social number, say 20 copies of the book, you give any particular additional details you want to put with that. So you can see that their shipping cost is 4,950 naira, and they deliver through GIG Logistics. So it increases your amount to 54,950 naira. So I think if it's in a different location, you are going to, maybe the delivery charge may differ. So this is this. And so when you get to this place, you have options of payment. You can do debit, you can use debit card to make your payment. And the accepted cards, MasterCard, Visa card, Verve card, and all that. So you can use that to make payment. And you can also do direct bank transfer. So in direct bank transfer, you can They say you can use your order ID as the payment reference, and your order will be shipped until the funds have been, your order will not be shipped until the funds have been cleared in our account. So you can pay either using your debit card or direct bank transfers. So I think it will be easier for anybody to use debit card. So you can just use your debit card and select your debit card, click that you agree to the terms of the website, as I don't think that isn't a problem. So they are even saying that if you order for, let's say, two copies will mean it will exceed 100,000. That if you order for more than 100,000 worth of copies of the book, A Journey in Service, you are going to have that they are not going to charge you for delivery fees. So if you have your friends who want to buy, you can actually do business with them. Tell them, you can gather your friends. If you have like 5-10 persons who want to buy, you can do this and then buy in bulk. And of course, you can decide whether they will pay you for delivery while you get it free of charge from the book vendor, but that's purely for you to decide. So when you're done with this, you can go ahead and click on place order. So you click on place order. So it will tell you pay for order, and it tells you your order number is blah blah blah. You see 23167, and then it tells you the total amount you are going to pay, and it also tells you the means. You can pay with card, you can pay with transfer, you can pay with bank, you can pay with USSD, pay with Visa QR, and pay with OPay. So this is purely at your discretion, so you can decide which you want to pay with. Once you are done with the payment, I don't want to continue with the payment, but let's assume I'm going to pay with card now. So it tells me to put my card number, my expiry of my card, and of course my CVV. The CVV, you can find it at the back, the opposite side of your card. So once you put all of these details, you see the option of telling you to pay, and then you click on pay. So the moment you click on pay and your payment is confirmed, your payment is successful and confirmed, then you are done with the process, and you will just be tracking your order and waiting until they deliver the product, they deliver the book for you. And of course, they have assured that their delivery is fast. So like I said earlier on, I'm going to drop their phone numbers, their email contacts, and of course you can track the delivery of your book. And I'm dropping their addresses as well, so you can walk into their main office or their branches and follow up or deal with them straight up and directly. So once you click on pay, you've paid, you've concluded the process, you track your order, and then you can get a copy of the book, read, get the knowledge, and of course be better informed. So I'm going to take us through the second process of this and how we can go about it. So thank you guys for your patience and your sticking around up to this point. Please try and help us so that we can get more people into the family. We can increase, and by so doing we'll be able to reach out to more people. We will of course get to benefit from videos and the knowledge, the education, the information, the news, and other stuff that we share on this platform. So if you do that, thank you very much. We appreciate you. And of course, you can also like the video, you can share, you can drop a comment, you can ask any questions you want regarding how you can get the book or the topic we are looking at, and of course we will respond or help in any way possible. If you want us to even help you with the process, we can help in that regard. So we look at the second option. So this has to do with ordering from Roving Heights bookstore. So like we did in the other instance, you're going to go to www.roh, which is Roving Heights books.com.ng and click enter. So when you do this, this is giving me an error message. Okay, I hope it's not connectivity. Okay, so let's do a general search. So when it comes up, I will be able to pick it up from there. So Roving Heights bookstore. So this is up now. So I can click on it, and when I click on it, it opens up the website. And so when the website is on, you are seeing, so the website is coming up now. So we wait for it to come up fully, and when it does, we can continue. So we can start from here. If you're using a phone or a laptop, you will see where you can search. So that's what you do, because there are so many books here, and the one we're looking for, A Journey in Service, may not be just where you can easily find. So you can click to search for it. So I've done that. You see all of this coming up. So you can log in if you have you have created an account with them before, or you can create an account first if you want to. But of course, like we did with the first instance, you can actually place these orders, and you necessarily don't have to have an account with them, but you may just do in case you want to patronize them subsequently. So I'm going to click on this search bar and then type the name of the book, A Journey in Service. So if I do that, I'm going to, you see, it's coming up. In fact, I've not even clicked search, but it's showing me, it's coming up. So this one is showing me the options of the 50,000 and 40,000. So I'm going to click on the first one and let it come up fully. So you can see it's between 40 to 50,000. So I've explained what they want for 40,000 and they want for 50,000. So when you are here now, what you need to do here is you can simply choose the cover. Are you choosing? I've told you we have the paperback and the hardback, so you can choose which one you want. Of course, you know there's a price difference in which one you are choosing. So you can, for instance, we can click on the hardback. So I've selected that hardback and I will click OK. So when I click OK, showing me that this is 50,000 for the hardback. So if I go back and select the paperback, the price will change. So you can see now the paperback is 40,000, and it's showing you the quantity that they still have remaining. So it's 46 they have for the paperback that is still with them. So here you can scroll down and see the details, the author name, and the hardback and the paperback, which are the two cover types they have. So here you can also select the quantity, whether it's the quantity you want to buy, 400, 500, as the case may be. But don't forget that the only ones they have in stock now is 46, so you may not go beyond what they have in stock. If not, it will not go through. So when you're done with this, you can either click on buy now or add to cart. Most times when you add to cart is because perhaps you have other items or or books you want to buy in this case. So you add to cart until you have gotten all you want from them or from the site before you go ahead to pay. But if you're sure this is the only thing you need to buy, then you can just click on buy now, having selected the book. So if you click on buy now, it's showing you a form where you need to fill. So this is almost similar with the other one we saw. There is a space. If you're a returning customer, you can just click here to log in, and you have a coupon. You can click to enter the code. We're going to leave all of that. So you still enter your first name, you enter your last name. I think all of this is basically just as the other one that we saw. It's just like the other one that we saw. Possibly they use the same template for the website. So you do the same thing I explained earlier on. If you have any confusion at any point, just drop a comment and I will respond as to how you can do this. So here you can, after putting your details, you can create an account and you can ship to a different address. So what this means is that if you have indicated your house address here and you would want it to be shifted to maybe your office address or your business address, you click on this ship to different address, and of course you have, or if you want to buy for a different person, you can do that, and of course you can input the different address you want it to be shipped to. Put other notes. I explained all of that before. So this has larger payment options. So here you can pay with Monify, pay with Transact Pay, Clum, Paystack, credit card, Stripe. So I think the commonest option here is Paystack, because Paystack you can pay with your MasterCard, your Visa card, your Verb. So it means you can use either your debit or your credit card. So I've clicked, you can just select the Paystack, and you also tick the box that you accept that you have read and agreed to the website terms and conditions like we did with the other one. So if you have a gift card number or a coupon, you can just put the number here. This is usually if you have bought something from them before and then you are given a discount. If you don't have, and if it's your first time, you can just leave that out and then click on place order. So if you click on place order, I'm sure this is not going through this time around because I haven't filled the details, because the details are more like what we did in the other place, so I didn't feel like filling it all over again. So what you will just do, if you fill all your details, this is the same thing I did, because I don't want the video to be too long. So if you fill all your details, select Paystack and click on place order. It will take you to the page where you can pay, and then once you pay and your order is placed, then your book will be supplied to you where you have indicated to receive it. So don't forget, here you also have a WhatsApp pop-up where you can contact them on WhatsApp if you have any further inquiries. But like I said, the details concerning these two bookstores are actually in the comment section, so you can check for details and of course get a copy of the book. So you can do this through the first bookstore I talked about, or this second one, whichever option works for you. You can try it out and get a copy of the book, the original copy, read and have that knowledge. Thank you very much guys for your time, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to help by subscribing, liking, dropping a comment and sharing to your contacts, as this may be a source of benefit to them. And as this book was released recently, there are a lot of people who are looking for how to get it, and the distribution has not gone wide for now. So it's a privilege to be amongst the first set of people who get it, you read it and have the knowledge, so that you will be better informed and you know how best to respond to debate or talks on this. Thank you guys. I'll see you in our next video that will drop. Take care and bye bye for now.